Hi everybody, it's Shellie Palmer. Um, I'm actually back. I had a really nice break that I was on, and I'm just happy to be back and give you a brand new testimonial video for you all. I'm sure there'll be plenty of these coming up before Christmas. Actually, it gives me a sense of peace when I do these. It also gives me a sense of content um, in a lot of ways because, like I've said in previous videos, that I usually don't talk about my emotional self a lot um, in person. So it's usually written out, but I've become more freeing in the process of talking about things in general, and just it really has become more clearer to me to be able to speak like this. And I was thinking about this last night. I was reflecting on this last night before before going off to sleep last night, that doing these videos has brought a lot of more openness to me, and being able to connect with you all this way, and knowing that we all have these issues and circumstances that we go through, challenges and setbacks, and that is something that I wrote in my new blog, actually, that I experienced a couple of setbacks recently, and it just it throws a lot into perspective when it comes to these videos, and just shedding a lot of light on it, because I know a lot of people go through stuff. Everybody goes through stuff. We all have our challenges and our setbacks, and how we deal with it and get through with it. And it all comes back to one person, and it comes to God. It really, really does. And knowing that God has brought such an unexpected blessing in my life, who's really been there for me, who's been so supportive, and um, just always there to lend an ear to what I have to say, and is understanding in that sense as well. So it just really, really shows that God is always going to be there for you, no matter what you go through in your life. And it takes me back to a lot of the stuff that I've written in my books, previous books, especially. I was reading through the second book last night, Taking the Journey, Life in Color. And there was a line that stuck out to me because because of the couple of setbacks I've had recently. And it just sometimes you have to go back. I go back and I read what I wrote, and I thought, oh my gosh, this makes a lot of sense to me. And it made sense to me at that time when I wrote it as well. So, and this was more than 4 years ago. So it proves to show that God is always in your corner, no matter the circumstance, ever in your life. And with Christmas approaching, we realize a little more. Hopefully you folks out there realize that Jesus was brought into our life, in our lives, to help heal and watch over us and guide us and put us through challenges and put us through setbacks, because he makes us stronger when we are at our weakest. And that is just very apparent. And we have to remember that. We have to remember that, and just always keep faith in him as well, because there have been times I've wanted to give up on things. And obviously I'm here for that, for a solid purpose and a major reason. And that is to be here for you and be able to be that voice for you in that way. Maybe you're not able to talk about this openly with someone and have and hide behind it a lot. And I remember those days. I remember hiding behind a lot of the pain that I used to live with in my life. But regardless of the continuing challenges and setbacks that I've had, I always go back to the Lord and thank Him for putting me through those. It has made me, um, I wouldn't say tougher, but it has made me more appreciative and grateful for those who truly do mean the world to me. And those who are closest to me know this. And I thank them every day for loving me and supporting me and being there. And I'm always there for them, no matter what. That is just a given. It really, really is. And I wouldn't say it unless it was true. And it is very true. And I said this to someone recently. It's very true. No matter, no matter what you're going through, no matter the day you're having, if you're just having an okay day or you're having a great day, I'm good. I think about people. That's just who I am as a person. I think about people and things touch my heart, people or things, and it's just who I am as a human being. I'm still not perfect and I never will be. There's no such thing as perfection. And we have to remain strong. Even when we are weak, we have to remain strong and carry that strength and just keep moving forward. There's going to be those days you're gonna want to feel like giving up. Don't give up. Just keep going, because God is plans for you, or for me, or for anybody for that matter, are for a major. His plans are obviously to guide and strength and test our faith at times, and just never give up on that, and never give up on the hope in your life. And I know that's the reason why I'm here, is to always bring that sense of closure to someone in their own life who might be struggling, um, not with themselves personally, but might have trouble in other areas of their lives. We all have those moments that stick out. We want to share things with others, but then there are times that we need to keep our privacy private, obviously, and it's just how it goes with every passing day, no matter if it's personal or privately. And I don't talk about my private life as much. You'll see that and you'll notice that online through my social media pages. Now, there are times where I feel like I want to share certain things, and I will. But all in all, there are things that I will share, and I make no mistake over that. I could be very unfiltered. I could be very mouthy at times. But I also know when to hold back a bit as well. So, not going to be long. I don't want this to be long. I want this to remind you that no matter the setbacks in your life or the challenges that you're facing right now, that God is always going to be there for you. He's putting you through these for a reason. And that, like I said, is to make you stronger in your weakest moments. Um, I will be back. I always come back for these, and I always try to find that piece of wisdom somewhere deep inside me, hopefully, that comes out and lets you know that things will be okay. And we all have a tendency to worry. We do carry stress that happens in our lives, but just remember to make your me time and prayer time in your life, because you know we all need it, and it gets us through our day. Have a wonderful week, folks. I'm happy to be back, and I'll see you all soon.